Hey guys, welcome to day 13 of Codeforces every day until GM. Feeling a lot better today. Still have some minor symptoms though, a little bit of coughing, a little bit of sore throat, running nose, but the fever's down, which is great. So today I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like maybe one or two easy questions from A on the training sheet, and then we'll pick it up with like a B problem. So maybe this one or whatever. Um, so that we get some harder questions in because I'm totally sick. If you've seen for the past like 2 days, just been doing 800 rated. Totally sick of 800 rated. It's about time we do something harder. So yeah. Also, there is a contest tomorrow. Looking forward to that. It's a Div 4, so it should be an easier contest. Hopefully, I do all right. Uh, let's see if we can get 3 questions this time. Although, since the last question, I haven't really pushed myself to like do any harder problems, so I might still be around that 1,200 range. I've been mostly just doing these 800 rated off this training sheet, which may be a little bit complacent. I should definitely start pushing myself to do harder problems, which is gonna start today. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. 265A. Colorful stones. Hopefully I'm not coughing too much throughout this video, so it's at least semi-enjoyable for y'all. Okay, the channel has been growing pretty consistently, 1 or 2 subs every day, which is great. Hopefully we can make it to the 500 sub mark pretty soon, but yeah, let's read this. Sequence of stones. The color of each stone is one of red, green, or blue. Given a string S, the ith one base character of S represents the color of the ith stone. If the character is R, G, or E, the color corresponds red, green, or blue. Initially, Squirreless is standing in front of the first stone. You perform instructions 1 or more times. Each instruction is one of the 3 types red, green, blue. After instruction C, if Liz is standing on a stone whose color is C, Liz will move 1 stone forward, else she'll not move. Given a string T, number of instructions is length of T. The ith character represents the ith instruction. Calculate the final position of Liz. The number of the stone she's going to stand on in the end. After performing all the instructions, print its base 1 position. It is guaranteed that Liz doesn't move out of the sequence. 2 lines, string S, and then T. Each of the characters of each string will be one of the R, G, or B's. It is guaranteed that Liz doesn't move out of the sequence. Print the final base 1 position of Liz. So, what's going on? Given a string S. Okay. She's standing on the first stone. If Liz is standing on a stone whose color is C, she'll not move. So R, she moves, and doesn't move. Okay, I get it. So for N and S, if for I in range S, range len S, if Si is equal to I can do 2 for loops, that'd be O to the n squared. Can I 1 pass it? Like I could just do for j in range, for j in t, if len S is equal to if Si is equal to j, then break this isn't really efficient, right? Because then each time we break, we run through this again. So our print okay, so print pause at position 0, range len S, the first string, or should we? Okay, we should be iterating through this string, and then just checking, and then if it's the same, we increment pause. So okay, pause equals 0, pause equals 1 for I in range len T. Can we just do for I in T, for N in T, if N is equal to, oh, okay, let's do pause 0. If N is equal to S pause, pause plus equals 1, print pause plus 1. Right. Two, 3, 15. There we go. Okay. Codeforces. Hello. There we go. Easy problem. I still don't understand this formatting. Easy, yes, implementation. Let's do one more easy problem today, and then we'll do a hard problem. Die roll. 9a die roll. Dot pi. Rating 100. Math probabilities. Okay, let's see. Yakko Wacko Dot. Animaniacs decided to rest from acting in cartoons and take a leave to travel a bit. Pennsylvania, Tasmania, Transylvania. So it'll be enough to visit one of the three places. Each of the three roll an ordinary die, and the highest will be the winner. And we'll take the other two to the place of history. Got Y points. W, it was Dot's turn. She didn't hurry. She wanted to know what her chances were for sure. It is known that are true gentlemen, that's why if they have the same amount of points with Dot, they will let Dot win. Okay. Okay. Our only input is Y and W equals map and input. Dot split. If the required probability, okay. Output the required probability in the form of an irreducible fraction where a is numerator vs denominator. If the probability is equal to 0, output 0 over 1. If the required probability equals 1, okay. Four, five, six. So, well, we need to find the highest. So, be the maximum. And then our fraction would be six minus 2 beat. Okay, so our chances is equal to 6 minus this maximum plus 1 with the tiebreaker over 6. Right. Chances. Print chances. I wonder if there's an auto formatter that handles like most cases for us, but I just test. Should give us fractions for now. Yeah. Python decimal to fraction. Import Uh, it's a library, but is this library even allowed? Fractions modules generally allowed in Codeforces, part of standard library. Okay, so I guess this is allowed. From fractions, import fraction. Although I'm always curious how they do it without these imports, because like you can do it, it's just a lot more tedious, right? Like when I can just do fraction chances. Now I wonder how this handles like 4 4 1/2. Yeah. Um if it's 100% chance to win. Wait, if there's a 0% chance to win, there's never a 0% chance to win because you can always get a 6 and tie it, right? So this will never happen. If there's a 100% chance to win, that will come from what the? That's not right. This is 6 minus 6 plus 1, which is 1 divided by 6. Okay, well there's never... Wait, is there 100% chance to win? Yeah, if they both roll 1, then you're guaranteed to win. So 1 1 is 1. So no, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on here. Print. Okay. Chances fraction. 6 6. Yeah, that's weird. So maybe it's just better not to use this, and we just craft our own, because it seems this doesn't handle like floating values really well, right? And since our denominator is 6, it's like not even that large. I have to run to the restroom in a sec. We'll see. Hopefully I don't forget to unmute this time. But, okay. So at least we calculate our chances correctly. Or maybe we should do numerator and denominator. If numerator equals 1, print 1 1. Else okay, yeah, I am gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Remember to unmute. Yep. And okay, let's keep going. Where were we? Okay, so case when numerator is 1, print 1, 1. Else, how do we do this? It's like you take the numerator, you hmm, uh, so we'll have a numerator and a denominator, right? That's our numerator. Our denominator is 6. Mm. Okay, let's just make a function. Take in a numerator and a denominator. Um, well, okay, it's just that you have to find the greatest common multiple, and then you divide both of them, right? How do we find the GCD? If okay, is there a method for this? Python GCD math.gcd. You can import math, right? Is math allowed in Codeforces? I think it is. Yep. So we just import math.gcd. Import math and then GCD equals math dot GCD numerator and denominator. Let's just see what this GCD gives us. 4, 2. Okay. 3. Right, that's correct. Because we're 3 out of 6. So then we print numerator divided by GCD, and then 6 divided by GCD. What we need to do, stir, and then we need to do plus this, right? Yeah, and then if it's 1, 1, yep, and then if it's 6, 6, six is not a guaranteed win, right? This isn't right. It's a 1 in 6 chance to win. This is 1. So it's LF. So I guess the GCD between 1 and what? The GCD between 1 and any number is just 1. So why is it 6 in this case? Numerator should be 1. It's getting this case if numerator is equal to 1, which is not right. Okay, say we kill off this. Just have this 1, 1. Okay, this is fine. Now if we have 6, 1, 6. Okay, yeah, I didn't even need the if statement. So 4, 2 is 1/2. 1, 1 is this, and 1 or 6, 6. Okay, seems to be working. Let's do this. Just make it look a little better, and then submit. It feels like my nose is underwater right now. It's terrible. It's so annoying. Okay, we got it. That was pretty easy. I'll give that. It was a little harder. 1.1. Yes, it was implementation. Codeforces is being quite slow today. Math probabilities wasn't even implementation. Math prob. Okay, it's still a hard problem. A B problem. Yes, it is harder. 11,000. And for the record, this is this one here, Petia and County on section B on the training sheet. Let's see, how long is the recording been? Half an hour. Okay, perfect. So if this takes us half an hour, we can just end the video here. But yeah, 66B, Petia and Countryside. Got pi. Rating 1100. Brute force implementation. Often travels to his grandmother. In the countryside, grandmother has a large garden which can be represented as a rectangle 1 times n. When viewed from above, n equals sections. Very unusual, as each of the square sections possesses its own fixed height. Artificial rain, expensive. Above one section, water from each will flow into neighbor if the heights don't exceed. Garden can represent a 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. And create over any of the sections with the height of 3. Water will flow down. Okay. Okay, I'm programming. Will be maximal. Okay. Maximum number of create exactly one section. Okay, so this feels like a question I've done before. So we want something that looks like ends up looking like this. Alright, this is the ideal section we're looking at, where we can just pick the highest and it'll flow down. Now, okay, we can pick any of the 2s. Pick this, any of the 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you get 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's obvious. 1, 2, 3. This one it's, oh, I guess you pick 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this just a pick the largest, try, and if it's not, check the second largest type of question? Brute force. It does say brute force. So n equals its input. And then heights equals list map int input dot split. Now what do we do? Okay, we take largest. Check left, right. Two seconds. N dot or H dot sort reversed. It's called sorted heights. Equals H sorted H reverse true, and then for max equals 0. For n in sorted heights. Okay, what if there's a duplicate though? Since you would also need to track their index. Okay, instead of sorting it, do we just iterate through? Check this, then check this one. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't have to sort it. So for n range n max equals 0. If okay, so our current value is h of underscore. let's not call it underscore, let's call it I, because we're actually using it for something. We can also probably store previous. I cannot redo the calculation. Like we can store a prev equals 0. If hi is greater than or equal to hi minus 1, for max, this is 0, cur max plus equals prev for while h counter equals I plus 1 while hi is great counter well hi no, this wouldn't work because it goes down, right? If hi is greater than or equal to hi minus 1. So what I'm saying is, say this is I, check if it's to this one. Now if it is, then we add all these, else, so if it's like this, prev equals 0. Now we just need to check the right side somehow. Let's do something like this. So we have to have a variable cur height is equal to I, while cur height while h cur height is greater than or equal to h cur height plus 1. Cur max plus equals 1. Cur height plus equals 1. Right. Because if it's not, then just break. And then max equals max cur. Okay, let's call this max boxes. Max box equals max cur. Okay, max box and cur max. Print max box. Okay, seems right. Next out of range. While cur height plus plus 1 is less than equal to len h minus 1 and 0. That's not right. So what happens with max prev? For I in range n, cur max equals 0, right? If hi is less, what happens here? Print 1, also print 2. Okay, I think I minus 1, I is 0, I minus 1 is negative 1. So this should print 1 here. Yeah, I printed 1. Which shouldn't be, we have to add a check here too. If I minus 1 is greater than equal to 0 and okay. So then we get to here, cur height equals I, so it's 0. Doesn't even go in here, right? Why'd I do exclamation point? Yeah, it doesn't even go in here because it's 0 by default. Max box should be 1 by default though. Because you always include the current one. Does this just fix my cases? 1. Okay, this shouldn't print out 1, this should print out 3. So, something's wrong with prev here? Okay. Let's do this. We're in here twice, so counting current in this. Now, this doesn't explain why it's 1. We should print out prev to check what's happening here. So first check. Let's print round I. Round 0. Prev is 0. And we don't even go into this loop. Round 1, prev is 0. We go into this once. So this, if I do 2 and 1, 2, it should be 2 boxes. So something's just wrong. So is it? So we never increment prev anywhere, which is a problem. We should increment prev. Prev plus equals 1. Right? 2, 2. That's still not right. Around 0 should output 1. Something is real confusing about my code right now. I feel like we're close though. So round 0, if it's 1, 2. then it would be 1. Okay, we would have total, we'd have max, and we'd have prev. Prev is 0, max is 1. For round 1, we would have a prev of 1, yeah, and then a max of this one plus prev, so 2. Our max should be 2, so why is it outputting 1? We have our prev. Prev is correct, so this part is wrong. Well, current equals I, so current is 1. Our current max should be at 1 right now. That means we don't enter this at all, right? Yeah, because we don't print out any exclamation points. So current max should always start at 1. Because you always include your current. So, like, do I even need this? Because it'll just be handled by current max. 2, 1, 2. That's not right. Prev is 1. Round 1. Prev is 1. Current max is 1. That means we don't enter here at all. We do. Oops. Hello? What the hell is happening? Okay, so prev is 0. Prev is 1. Right? Print round 0. 1, round 1. Current max is 1. Why is it 1? Because we plus equals prev here. Prev is 1. Prev is 0. Where do we increment prev? In here. But for the first case, Okay, so something's handling this wrong. When we're here, how do we check prev? Prev is 0. But then we can't increment it. When we're here, how do we check prev? We check if our current is greater than this one. If it is, prev plus equals 1. So base case, it's 0. If there are no before, it's 0. It's no. Okay, so if none before, prev 0. If before is less than current, prev plus 1. If before greater than or less than, if it's greater than current, prev equals 0. Right? So and then no matter what we do, cur max plus equals prev. None before. Okay, yeah. So let's just rewrite this. If none before less than 0, and or if before is greater than current, prev equals 0, else prev plus equals 1, and cur max plus equals prev. So 2, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. One, 3, 6. There we go. Let's delete all these extra print statements. Hopefully this isn't too slow. Um, just double check we got everything. Yeah. Submit. There we go. Did take a while. Did take a while. It took exactly like 34 minutes. So, difficulty? Was it hard? No. Did it take a while? I never got stuck. I just spent a lot of time debugging. That's the thing. I had the intuition the whole time. So maybe it's a 1 point. I kind of want to give it a lower score. I did do it by myself, yes. Category brute force. Implementation. I one submissioned it. It's definitely taken me the longest. It's just debugging. No, I'll give this a 1.5. It wasn't that hard. Okay. I guess we can look at how they did it. Problem B. Just to see what did they do different. Did they just two pass it O to the end? All possibilities. How many sections contain? Maximal answer for all these possibilities. Okay. Go to the left and to the right. Okay, yeah. I guess they did the same. I don't know if they like tracked the previous amount because like this does save some time, right? But whatever. Okay. If y'all liked the video, please subscribe and like, and I'll see y'all guys tomorrow.